thank you guys all for your patience, because I know you guys all thought at some point it wasn't going to happen, and I just appreciate everyone's uh, patience and support. And now we're looking forward to the next phase, which is really, really exciting. So we're going to revolutionize the way tea's been consumed. For 5,000 years, there really hasn't been any big time improvement. And you guys are the basis of you're the first 150 people that's really going to experience a revolution that's 5,000 years in the making. So thank you. Talk with you soon. So we're obviously going back in time here, and I am narrating this or doing the voiceover, but this video was taken approximately 28 years ago. So, as you can see, you probably notice I look a little different, put on a little weight in the years. And so, the reason I wanted to go over this video, the actual original video, the audio's been damaged, so I don't even really know what I'm saying here, but I know what I'm doing. So this was the original invention, which was going to be, or was, an attachment to an espresso machine. We had a coffee roasting cafe. We had beer and wine on beer on tap there, and wine, and roasted coffee, and ended up trying to also provide the equivalent to those products in tea. So high end, high quality loose leaf tea. This is me. The chamber. So that thing I have there in my hand, which looks like an espresso machine chamber, then had a tube that went around the drip tray directly into the cup, and that little knob that you see me adjusting there, that knob actually reduces the flow through the brewing chamber and causes pressure to build up. And that's the patented process, the combination of pressure and agitation to brew loose leaf tea. It typically takes 5 to 7 minutes. Now, by adding pressure and agitation, that is reduced down to, uh, 60 to 90 seconds, really. So yeah, there's now the thing you're going to notice here is there was foam on top of the tea, and that foam was created by pressure. So that was something that I didn't think was a big problem, but a lot of customers and people didn't like it. It was, they just weren't used to it. You see this on like Nespresso, where they've got foam on top of their coffee, and it's turned into like an advertising or a marketing device that they use. But customers didn't like it. Tea traditionalist didn't like it, and so we actually engineered it out. And currently it's not. You don't see foam on the tea that you get out of the machine, because we've actually have a process by which we remove it. So anyway, so yeah, this was the original, and then we went on to build an actual commercial machine that went into hundreds of tea houses across the country. And when the Great Recession came about, many of them went out of business. So what we ended up doing was shifting to the home market. And that's how I arrived at what you see today, which is the home machine, which you probably have one. If you don't, you certainly have seen the video. So this is just kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of where everything started. The original objective was I had purchased like $3,500 worth of loose leaf tea, and I was having a real problem getting the employees at our cafe to want to brew it. And so that's when I started working on innovative ways to brew tea. And the big breakthrough was the valve at the bottom of the the tube there, because that valve actually ended up to create the pressure that actually causes it to brew much faster and causes it to be a smoother cup of tea, as opposed to something that's been steeped for 5 to 7 minutes. So just wanted to give everybody a little bit of history. It's been a long journey, and I had to really start over after the Great Recession, because there were nobody was opening tea houses in 2010 or 2008, 9, 2010. And everybody was more focused on, how do I save money? How do I do? That's where Keurig really took off at that time, and people were really interested in ways to do things at home. And so that's when I came up with the pivot and moved to trying to develop a home machine. I can go into some greater detail in some future videos. I think this one's getting long, and but I did want to share, where this whole thing started. This is probably 1995 or 6 here, and this is most likely 6 months after I originally invented the process and came up with the way to accomplish this. And we'd already filed for patents at this point, so that was the first thing we did. Was when we made the breakthrough, we filed for patents. We're now on our second or third round of different types of patents. The current round of patents apply to the home machine, which is what you guys probably have a copy. You guys probably have that version. But yeah, this building here we ended up building another restaurant from the ground up, and this was in Citrus Heights, California. And this building actually was demolished and ended up to be a Walgreens. A Walgreens came in and bought the building and demolished it. We built another building. I'll share that sometime in the future as well. But what I'll probably do is really tell you guys and do videos on the journey from here to where we are today. So, and I think I'm going to share some of the ups and downs and mistakes I made, and in hopes that it will help someone else that either has an interest in inventing something or an interest in business. Because, I think I'm 27 or 28 here. It's been a long, long journey. I've learned a lot of lessons along the way. And now I guess I'm at the point where I'm really interested in helping other people, younger people that are potentially interested in inventing, bringing forward ideas, and leaving a legacy of trying to help people. Younger, whatever, anybody really, but yeah, younger people primarily, so they don't have to go through some of the ups and downs, mistakes I made. I really made several mistakes along the way, critical times that really, when I could have pushed things dramatically forward, I think they really stopped me from being able to get to where I wanted to go. Anyway, what you're seeing here is we're brewing a full pitcher of tea for use. We used to pour it over ice in the restaurant there, and so we always had fresh tea. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I appreciate everything. Appreciate the support, and we'll do another video and kind of take it from here. Next steps, that type of thing. After this, okay. Bye.